This is Decepticon Command, calling anyone viewing this video. This video is intended for adult collectors only. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is FEDEX Draconis coming with you with another toy review video. Now this week's video is going to focus on Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Trilogy's ASTROTRAIN. And this one is WFC E as in Echo 1-2. Now this is from the new line, as you read, Earthrise, and this is, the triple changer here. Now people are like, oh, is there a difference in them? Well, we're gonna find out. Now I never did get the Siege ASTROTRAIN, but from what I've seen on other reviews, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of difference, if at all. It's the same shuttle mode, same train mode, same robot mode. There's no difference in height or anything else for that matter, at least from what I've seen on other reviews. But we're going to go ahead and check that out today. Now, as you can tell, it's got a totally different art scheme. As you can tell with the other Siege line, it has, hues of red and stuff like that, because of the war on Cybertron. Now we're having a more interstellar feel to it, just judging from the artwork I'm looking at. Now on the side, you're gonna see an image of ASTROTRAIN in his shuttle mode, which we're gonna get into my distaste for this particular shuttle mode. And I'm pretty sure you can see it right off the bat. This lower section here is exposed, big time. I mean, I can understand if part of, well, you know what? I'm gonna hold my opinions and my comments concerning this section. I like the artwork, but if it was all covered up, all this stuff here, if that was covered up, then I wouldn't have shit to say about it. But again, that's just one thing about it. But basically, this is a leader class figure. Though, of course, people have said that, why is it a leader class figure when it's more of a hangar. So, as I was saying, why would it be a leader class figure? Looks more to be like let's see, a Voyager size? Yeah, Voyager size figure. And, I think that it's because of the add-ons, to this figure. But as before I went ahead and went off to go ahead and look at my Siege line figures, I went ahead and left you with this beautiful potential poster artwork here. Yeah, there's traffic coming along here, so if you hear a horn, that's probably what it is. But at the same time, you all are seeing potential figures that may be coming out within this line. So I'm really looking forward to this. Now I've seen already some shots or some images from Toy Fair, from a couple of weeks ago. There's some that look really good. I'm looking forward to those. There's one in particular I'm just not all that jazzed about, but I'll talk about that at another time. So going around to the back of the box, we have the promotional shots. I'm going to go ahead and move this back just a bit. There we go. And you see his his robot mode, his train mode, and his shuttle mode. And as a matter of fact, it looks like there's also a base mode or a launch pad mode, which is cool. I like that. But going back to what I was talking about earlier, and that's the this open gap here, which I think if Hasbro had really played it right, they could have taken a section of the launch pad and used that to cover up this gap. I'm very disappointed with Hasbro on that, and I have to say it's not the first time. But again, this is me ranting. I don't want to rant. I want to go ahead and show off this figure. So I'm going to go ahead and open them up, and we're going to go ahead and see, to loosely quote Optibotimus, see how cool this figure really is. Okay folks, there he is outside of his box, and this is a wicked looking robot. Sorry folks. Alrighty. And he's got a lot of molded detail from what you can see here. Sorry, I'm also looking at the instructions here because I've yet to master it without actually having to look at it. But nonetheless, he looks fucking spectacular. I'm going to go ahead and bring him up a little bit closer here. There we go. Sorry, I'm getting notifications of the yin yang. Alrighty, and he is phenomenal. Look at that molded detail on the chest. Everywhere is molded detail. Man, and then of course you got the dry brushing. Dry brushing is good for certain figures and whatnot, but for the whole line, I can understand the theme is War for Cybertron, and so forth. But nonetheless, it's not really necessary to do it with every damn figure. And not to mention, I'm also seeing that even more so with the Netflix tie-in with the new series. They're re-releasing some of the Siege line figures with more dry brushing, more battle scarring. So I have to say, if I decide to go ahead and get me that set, it's mostly to go ahead and piece together Teletran 1 so I can use that as a backdrop. I don't think I'm going to be getting those for anything else. But nonetheless, as you can tell, he's got a lot of really awesome dry brushing. That is phenomenal, man. I don't know what else to say on that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and look over some of the articulation now. Due to the lighting conditions, you won't be able to see his red eyes, but rest assured, they are there. His head's on a ball joint, but the stem for the ball joint is not that long, so you don't really have that full range of motion, such as him looking up or looking down. He's able to do it, but not by much. No, he can turn left, he can turn right, his head can actually go a full 360 here. So it can do it. His head, his arms are on a swivel, and so he can do 360. Though it will touch the wings, which you can actually swivel back just a bit, And depending on how you have the arms, well, there you go. You're able to do 360. Now he also has, and I'm going to try and hold the shoulder here, he does have a bicep swivel, and he's got double hinge right here, so he can move his arm beyond 90 degrees. Like I said before, his wings can swivel back just a bit. In addition, he does have a waist rotation, which is pretty cool. Let's see here. He can kick out. He can do the full Van Damme splits. He can kick back, but not by much. This end here of the wing is hitting the back of his thigh. He can kick out. He does have hip skirts or waist skirts, so he can kick out. He does have about a little under 90 degrees for the knee, and he does have ankle tilt. Alright, now one thing that it shows on here, and I see that in the instructions on here, is that this little deal here, which is kind of reminiscent of an old style coal cart, because his shuttle, or I should say one of his transform modes happens to be of an old style earth locomotive. So you have the coal cart, but at the same time it also doubles as a launch pad as well as a weapons cache. So you know, if you turn this around right here, which it should be as a matter of fact, it will connect by these three pegs here on the back where his thrusters meet. So that has to go down like so. And luckily this actually rotates too. Now because it's all done in black plastic, well, you know, that's where it kind of messes up, and I have to go ahead and hold it like so you can actually see it. Okay, so there was a reason why I had it in this position, because we're going to open this puppy up by popping these two side panels here. I'm going to lift this open. Whoops, one of the weapons is trying to escape. There. And there you have your weapons cache. Oh, let me focus. Thank you. And there you have your weapons cache. And he's able to go ahead and grab whatever weapon he wants to get. But there's also another reason why we've opened this up, is because we're going to go ahead and show off the combined weapons mode. Now, I've seen this before, so we're going to go ahead and take a look-see. So we're going to take this particular weapon here, and we're going to try and zoom in. Well, not zoom in, but focus. Come on, focus. Thank you. And as you can tell, it is molded in black plastic, but if you have better lighting, or at least if you have it to the light, you know, at a certain angle, you will see the molded details on there. It's kind of hollow underneath, but that's fine because it's not going to be there for very long. But this is just one of his weapons. The other one happens to be a stylized Gatling gun, which is in the front. I expect it to be hollow. You got the little port, and let's see if we can try and, there we go. Come on, focus, blast it. Thank you. So you can see there's a peg right there, so you can put in your blast effects. But if you look inside, you can also see the little barrels that make up the Gatling gun. But you know, then of course you have this hollow piece right here, which honestly I wish they had gone ahead and solidified it and kept it hollow underneath. But again, that's just me. Alright, now one interesting thing is ASTROTRAIN does have a missile launcher right here. I'm going to try and lighten that up here. Come on, damn it. There we go. As you can tell, I need better lighting. But, you know, from there we go. Okay, so you can see the missile nubs right there, which, if memory serves me right, Toy Hacks does have a set of repo labels to sticker him up, but I do believe that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe they've got some stickers to indicate the missile nubs, so that way it's not totally black. You know, so there it is right there. Now, the final weapons are a pair of, let go, thank you, put that out of the way, are these two rifles. They're nice, they've got some really good molded detail, they're all done in plastic, so we'll see what Toy Hacks has to do with these, whether or not they still remain the same. But those are all the weapons. Now, like I said earlier, we're going to go ahead and put together his super weapon here. So for that, we're going to take this wide-barreled monstrosity, and we're going to connect this missile nub right here, like so. Alright, now the next piece of weapon we're going to utilize is this Gatling gun, and we're going to put it right back here. Oh, hang on a sec. There we go, and snap. Alright. So now, so far, so good. Now, the next two weapons are the two rifles here. So that goes right here in this peg hole. And luckily, these two rifles actually have the pegs on opposite ends of each other here. So you can tell which one goes to the left, which one goes to the right. Alrighty. There we go. And there he is, his Mega Blaster. It's not bad looking, I can tell you. Whoop! Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Let's try that one again. Alrighty. And where's that missile launcher? There we go, right in there. Alright, so there we go. Now, honestly though, if this were, you know, just a solid piece all the way around, this could probably double as a type of battle cruiser. I may draw that. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and close off this little barrage here. There we go. Close that up. And yes. Okay. Alright, so that takes care of that. Now, as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and have them holding this. Let's see how much of that's actually not bad. Not bad looking at all. I may go ahead and take a few pictures later on and you know, have them holding that. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, very nice. That's not bad looking. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take that off. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to do... You know what, folks? Give me a moment. I'm going to take a couple of pics of him with his weapons, and I'll be right back. Okay, back to the transformation. So, now we're going to go ahead and twist his forearms around like so. And do the same on this side. So that way these blank areas here, and underneath the forearms are facing upward. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to fold the hands in. Like so. So, here we go. There we go. The hands are in the forearms. Now, all we gotta do is move this and fold it in. And just gonna make sure that... Oh, almost forgot, sorry. Something I want to show you all. And I'm gonna try and light that up. There we go. So there is this little tab right here. That's going to go into this slot in the forearm. So make sure that is on there. And we're going to do the same with the other arm. Alright. Okay. So these have to be still down like so. And oh, sorry. There we go. Much better. Gotta keep them centered. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and move these up like so. So unhinge those and move these arms up like that. Alright, so hang on a sec, folks. Just need to straighten him out because I forgot I had him posed. So the legs are still, there. But as you can tell, they're now, the arms are untabbed from the sides here, and they're now folded up here. So, there we go. Alrighty, now, on either side of the chest, there's a couple of tabs here, and you can unhook them from here. If I can, oh, sorry, it's over here. See, so there's a little tab right here. You just pop it open like so. Do the same thing on the other side, like that. There we go. Alright, and now we're gonna lift this whole chest piece up. So by that, we're going to do that. And now we're going to snap these two side panels on either side up here, like so. Ta-da! So far so good. Now, in case you haven't already remembered my earlier rant, you're gonna see why I'm kind of upset with this shuttle mode. But originally I wanted to try and go for the train mode, but as I'm going through the instructions, it's gearing me towards the shuttle. So we're going to go ahead and continue on, and basically it will show you why I was ranting so much earlier. So as we continue on, right in this section here, I'm going to put this off to the side. You're going to see that there is a bit of that rudder. So that's going to be there. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is here on his waist piece, we're going to go ahead and flip those over. One thing you're going to notice is, I'm going to try and pull that over to you. Yep, focus, thank you. Now, there's a little type of slot here. There's also a type of tab right there. I'm going to go ahead and just pop that over and pop that over. So there we go. So it gives it a little bit of stability on there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to turn this puppy around and we're going to lift these wings and thrusters up. So this is held by a type of handle joint here, or a folding joint, as you can tell right off the bat. So that's going to fold up, and these two tabs right here are going to slide right in those blank areas, like so. Alrighty, so let's see here. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to untab these thrusters, and they're going to go over this section. So let's lift that up, and I'm going to tilt this off to the side, untab, and now these two, these two tabs right here are going to fit in this section right here. It is so dark, so I do apologize, but once that's in there, and hold on, because this tail rudder doesn't seem to want to go flush, or is it supposed to go flush? I think it does. Let's see here. Alright, so now I'm going to try that again. There we go. Okay, so that is snapped in there. These are on here. So we got ASTROTRAIN as a rather twisted Gerwalk. Alright. So now that that's taken care of, we gotta go ahead and go down to the feet. Alright, now for that, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this around. Well, actually, we have to go ahead and pull these off. Now, these are held by a type of side pad, so we pull this off to the side. Oh, hang on, let me focus on that. Thank you. So we're going to slide that just a bit off to the side. I'm going to do the same right here. There we go. You're going to be able to feel that when you actually do that. Don't try and pull them out, because you're going to wind up breaking this little tab right here. So far I've been lucky, because the first couple of times I just yanked it out and I'm like, oops. So that's the last thing you want to do. Alright, let's see here. So now, okay, now we're going to go ahead and turn this around, and we're going to, yeah, there we go. So we're going to flip this over. Now, one thing is, there's a port right here, and there's a gray tab right there, so that's going to tab in right there, supposedly flush. There we go. You have to adjust it accordingly. Make sure you feel for it. There we go. Once it's in there, you're fine. Alright, now, okay, so I gotta, adjust. Okay, so now here comes the fun part, and that's these side panels on either side. I'm going to try and pull this camera out so it's not so damn against there. So we just need to pull this out just a little bit. Just be careful that you don't accidentally break it off, because sometimes it does tend to get stuck in there. Come on, let go, damn you. There we go. Jesus. Sometimes, I mean, I'm grateful that sometimes that a lot of these figures are connected by ball joints, but other times, you know, these folding pieces and stuff, if you pull too hard, you're gonna wind up breaking it. So when you're transforming any figure, do be careful, you know, because you want to be able to go ahead and, you know, be able to transform it without actually having to break it. Whoa, hang on, folks. Come on, damn it. Work with me here. What I have to do is start getting my setups to where I can actually tape the blasted instructions against the wall, so I'm not trying to reach over them and try and do everything on one hand. Anyway, okay, so what we need to do now is we need to peg all these two together. So I'm not sure if anyone's seen it. I'm trying to light it up as best as I can. There is a peg right here. There is another peg or port right here. There's a peg here. Let's see if I can try and light that up. There we go. There's a peg right here and right over here. So you have to fold those together. There we go, like so. Now these two panels here are gonna go on there, and we're gonna do the same here. We're gonna peg those in. Alrighty, and let's see here. There we are. So I think I got everything all folded up. This thing is just not wanting to stay flush. Or no, I think it did. Okay, so let me go ahead and angle off the camera so I can give you all a better view. Now there he is in shuttle mode, and from certain angles he looks good. He's a little bit kind of fat and stubby around the nose cone area, not like his G1 predecessor. You know, but you can tell they were trying their best in making this into a shuttle mode here. Let's see here now. Trying to see. Looking at the instructions, and I don't know if I'm reading these correctly. There's a section. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, never mind. That's for these two panels that connect together. So, like I said, from certain angles it looks good, but again, I still have some gripes, and I'm going to show you in a minute. But first things first, we're going to go ahead and transform this. Oh, sorry. Transform this into his launch pad. Now. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and open these two panels out like so. And we're going to go ahead and open this section up. And we're going to flatten this out. Now, apparently, these two are supposed to go in like so. And it's supposed to be like a type of shuttle carrier on here. Yes, so it's supposed to go on here see. And I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Yeah, it's supposed to go against the blast thing here. So there we go. Like so. So it's supposed to be, like I said, a shuttle carrier. And not too bad. It's not bad at all. Now the next thing, and this is where it's going to really show. As you can tell right off the bat, I'm already seeing it. And this is the source of my aggravation for the shuttle mode. But I'm going to go ahead and let you all take a look at it in full view. So I'm going to go ahead, take this shuttle off, put that off to the side for now. We're going to go ahead and, come on, let go. Sorry, I'm using Bluetooth headphones, but they're kind of connected together, so they're still hanging around my neck in a way, and it's kind of hitting the bar here. So anyway, okay, so as I was saying, we're going to move these two panels out like so, and we're going to put that back piece down. I think that's how it's supposed to go. Yeah, okay. And now, just gotta make the adjustments for the shuttle mode. And it's gonna go like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and using those pegs, these pegs on here, I'm gonna go ahead and connect them like so. So let's go ahead and alright, so give me a moment. I'm going to adjust the camera so you'll have a better angle. Alright, there he is in shuttle on the launch pad mode, and it's a good accessory. It holds them up pretty tightly, something that every shuttlecraft should have. But again, as you can tell now, fully seeing the bane of my existence, and that's this lower portion here. It is so open and exposed, and it is ugly as fuck. Now this is what I was talking about earlier when I showed off the illustration. I mean, if how can I put this without sounding like a total dick? I can't. If Hasbro had gone ahead and used a portion or some piece within this to cover up this, then it wouldn't be as bad. Now, we probably wouldn't be bitching. But the thing about it is, there it is. It's exposed. It's ugly as fuck. And I don't know what the hell Hasbro was thinking of when they did this shit. How can they think that this would be acceptable? Granted, though, I did buy it because I liked the figure. But liking the figure does not necessarily mean that we're going to accept this. Now, if there is a third-party company that is looking at this video and seeing this, or that they are already making plans to do a cover-up for this, please make it soon so we can go ahead and, you know, make this a little bit better looking shuttle. But other than that, like I said, it's a good looking shuttle to a portion, up to a certain point, and then it, you see the ball drop. But enough of my bitching and whining here. You know, I'm like taking a look at some of the instructions, and I see that there is a couple of Decepticon Battle Masters, Bomb Shark and Growl, which is supposed to be sort of like protection for ASTROTRAIN in shuttle mode. And I see him already decked out in his with his weapons cache on him and everything. So, but like I said, all in all, it's a good setup. It's just that all this exposed shit is just driving me up the wall. So, okay, let's go ahead and move on at this point. So, give me a moment here. And we're going to go ahead and take him off. Oh, damn, that's a tight fit. Okay, so take this off of there. I'm going to go ahead and fold it up off camera. There we go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put this off to the side because we are going to need it in a moment. BKB. I don't know about you folks, but there we go. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and untab this. Now, we're going to go ahead and fold the tail rudder like so. And try to see what else we can do here. Oop, last thing I want is to snap this off. So we're going to snap this back on here. Alright, so now we need to go ahead and yes, we need to open up these side panels like so. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and slide these down, I think. There we go. Then snap those panels down. Now, now we're going to go ahead and pull these wings up like so. Do it on the other side. You can see there's ASTROTRAIN's heads, and you can see the bright red eyes that you couldn't earlier because it was deep in shadow. Alright, and let's see here. We're going to go ahead and bend the wingtips down like so. And I want to say, oh, okay, hang on. So there's like a little type of a tab right here, and there's a slot right on the very edge. So those have to go in there, and like so. And the same thing's going to have to happen on this side. Alrighty, now, so tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and put this on landscape view so you'll have a better look. Alright, I am back. So let's see here. Now that that's taken care of, now we gotta go ahead and untab these two side panels. And well, normally these two sections don't need to go out as of yet. It's these front sections. Oh, you know what? Yeah, there we go. Now it's coming off. There we go. Oops. So for those that didn't see, I'm going to put those back on here. We need to pull this section out like so. So it goes off to the side. I'm going to do the same thing here. Boop. There we go. Alrighty, now, and let's see here. Okay, I need to adjust this, get this a little bit closer to me. There we go. Alright, now we need to pull this front section open. Now we need to go ahead and twist the nose cone in, and we're going to do the same thing here, and try and focus on that. There we go. Now there you go. There's this little section here that needs to be pulled out. That is going to be for the lamp and the come on, there we go. Sorry, my big ass fat hands are in the damn way. Alright, so now we gotta turn this around, and we're going to tab those in so you start to see the front piece on there. Now you're going to take these side pieces, snap those in. You do the same thing over here and snap that in. Now just got these side panels here. I'm going to flip them down like so, snap that in. Do the same thing on this side, snap that in. And what am I missing here? Oh, silly me, I forgot about this section here. So now we just got to go ahead and nope, that's not it. Alright, so let's open these up. I gotta put those in there. Whoa, shit. Alright, and we'll just snap that in there. Alright. So for those that didn't see this, I'm going to open this back up again. We're going to slide this wheel section here. I'm going to snap that in there. And there you go. I'm going to zoom in just a bit. There we go, much better. And oh, damn it. Okay, sorry folks. So there he is in locomotive mode. Now there is one other area, and that's for this. This is where this comes in. So need to turn this around. Turn these little deals here. Come on, focus, damn it. Jesus Christ. Alright, so that's as much as it's going to focus, I'm sorry. So those are going to plug into these thruster wheels here. And alrighty. Zoom in like so. Alrighty, and then of course we have to go ahead and add on the weapons, which are going to go ahead and go. I think the missile launcher goes over here, I believe. And of course, oh, wait a minute, my bad. Missile launcher goes further up front. There we go. Then we got the so you got the Gatling gun, This goes on to the left side. You got this big old barrel thing. This goes on to the right. Then oops, I picked that up. This one will go to the right. And this one goes to the left. And alright, and there he is in locomotive mode. Now, it's not bad. It's a good weaponized variation of him. There is one little drawback, and that's at the front of the tank here. It does not stand flush with the rest of the bot. I mean, unless there's something else that I'm forgetting. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the instructions and the box, and yeah, I'm not seeing it, folks. I'm really not. Let's see here. See, it does show that the wheel rolls, and I'm gonna try and focus. Focus. Seriously, focus. Stupid ass finger. Alright, so you can tell that the wheels roll, and it's supposed to be aligned according to the yeah, so let's see here. I know I'm forgetting something. Let's see, what am I missing here? If I didn't know any better, I'm thinking this front piece is supposed to go down. Ah, it does supposed to go down. Oh, damn. I don't think anyone's noticed this. See, so once it's pieced together like so, what you have to do is putting some pressure here, or I should say holding this down with your four fingers on either side of this top portion here, and focus. You just push down like so. Hot damn, I didn't even know that. Okay, now I wonder. There we go. Oops. Okay, so wow, okay. So I'm wondering if it goes down any further. I think that's it. I'm not seeing anything more, but it looks like there we go. Wow, I don't think anyone knew about this. Oh, damn it. Alright, so nice. Okay, so I knew that there was, because it's like you can see the full tank, and even the illustration shows that. So why did they not put that on the, why didn't they put in the instructions? That is, wow, okay. Yeah, Hasbro definitely messed up on a couple of fronts here, especially in the instructions. This piece down here that makes up the front, in front of the tank, yeah, that needs to be pulled down in order for it to be flush with the rest of it. Otherwise, it's just going to be hanging up. You're going to have like a set of wheels that just hang up from the top. but you really have to put some pressure down the front in order for you to see the wheels moving. I doubt that you can see it. I really wish you could. But, I mean, wow. Okay. Oh. That was exciting. Damn. I knew there was something. I mean, everything from the box art to instructions shows that that is supposed to be lower. And they didn't even put it in the damn instructions. Ain't that a motherfucker? Alright. Well. So. There he is in train mode. And, you know, he's all, you know, armored up, weaponized. Go ahead and take this off. Oh, come on, let go. Oh, Jesus. Okay, take off that missile pod. There we go. And yeah, because I mean, look at that. It's supposed to be. Come on, damn it, focus. It's supposed to be flush, and I'm gonna try and lighten that up so you can see it. But there you go. See, it's supposed to be flush all the way around, but it's still not low enough to where it's still not low enough for for him, for this mode to actually work. I'm gonna try and pull this out, or at least try and get it flushed just a little bit further. Alright, so I think that's as much as I can do with this. Alright, so let's go ahead. There we go. I think I got it down finally. Yeah, it takes a little bit of finagling for that to be flushed through. And I know this engineer's cabin has to be up a little bit more, but all in all, it's not that bad. I just wish it was a little bit more in line. I know it's a triple changer and there's got to be some compromise with the design. That's the word I'm looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and check out the Toy Hacks website, see if they have any repo labels for this, and see if this will help improve on the figure. But I'm going to go ahead and get him transformed back, and I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright, now I did say I was going to give you my final thoughts, but I wanted to go ahead and do a comparison between the G1 reissue that just recently came out with Earthrise ASTROTRAIN. And you can tell there's a lot of differences on there. Of course, they did try and make him as close to, a G1 style triple changer. Of course, the transformation is a little bit more intricate than the G1, but at the same time, there's some Earth style variations, in the G1 that pretty much were not exactly carried on in this case, but nonetheless, I like that this front portion was able to go all the way down, because that was one thing that I was worried about. But I mean, other than that, that's pretty much a pretty good, difference. Of course, naturally, the Earthrise version is a lot larger in scale than the OG one. So I'm going to go ahead and transform him into shuttle mode, and we'll do a comparison on that. Okay, now there they are in shuttle mode, and you can tell Granted, I appreciate that Hasbro did try to go ahead and make them as close to G1 as possible. There's still a lot of differences in there. As I mentioned it earlier when I did have the Earthrise ASTROTRAIN in shuttle mode, his nose cone is a lot wider than the G1 reissue. I liked the way the color scheme went, where it wasn't drowned in shades of black and purple, especially around the nose cone. Let's see here, and of course, the back, a major issue with me. So, if there's a third-party company listening, make a back to cover up that mess, please. Anyway, so there he is in shuttle mode. Like I said, I appreciate that they tried to go ahead and make it somewhat G1 inspired, and I think they tried to do it. I have seen some third-party variations of Jetfire that I have to say transformations probably were a lot more intricate than what Earthrise had put out, but it didn't have this unsightly mess here. Not to mention the train mode is a lot more flushed and didn't remain hidden, in the instructions. God, I still can't believe that they didn't even put that portion in the instructions in train mode. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Alright, and there they are in their robot mode once again, and wow. As you can tell, you can tell by the sizes. I mean, the G1 reissue, or just the G1 version, is so tiny. It's like Earthrise gave that G1 gave birth to a giant, and that's what came out right there. It's like, I'm proud of you, son. Anyway, and you have to understand, there are going to be some major differences between, the G1s as well as the new updated versions. The construction was a lot more different back then. Articulations were definitely not that great, but it is what it was for the time. Basically, this was a new toy, that could change, from one form to another, which for a lot of us were cool. It was cool, And then when the triple changers came out, you had 3 toys in one, because you had a shuttle, you had a train, and you had a robot, all built into one. Or with, Blitzwing, tank, plane, and robot, and so forth and so on. So it was a really great thing. I'm kind of glad that one of my friends picked this one up for the G1 reissue for me, and just finding the Earthrise ASTROTRAIN was just by pure blind luck. I was just looking for for Earthrise figures, the Voyager class, not the leader class, but when they brought out the box and I saw both ASTROTRAIN as well as Optimus Prime, I'm like, oh my god. So I wanted to pick them both up. I'll be filming up a review on Optimus, as soon as I'm done airing this video. So keep an eye out for it. Anyway, so there they are. If you have any comments to the video, remarks, if you have any suggestions or whatnot, leave them in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to the video. It will do my channel a world of good. I've been trying to put out more videos out there this year than I had been over the past few years. So, I'd like to go ahead and at least see that people are responding to these videos, that they are looking at them and they are liking them. So, just go ahead and do it. If you wish to help support the channel even further, in addition to a P.O. box where if you have a figure you want me to review, by all means send it to me. If you have like letters or drawings, whatever, hey, send it to the P.O. box. I'll be listing that in the description box down below. In addition, I have set up a Patreon account. So once it's complete, I'm going to go ahead and put the link on the description box. Help support the page, help support the channel by signing up, contributing to the channel. So that's all there is to it today. I'd like to thank you all for watching my video. This is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace!